Epo duru duru du.
Epo duru duru du. Epo dere dere de. Epo Epo duru duru du.
Epo duru duru du. Epo dere dere de. Epo Epo duru duru du.
Epo duru duru du. Epo dere dere de. Epo Epo duru duru du.
Epo duru duru du. Epo dere dere de. Epo Epo duru duru du.
Epo duru duru du. Epo dere dere de. Epo Epo duru duru du.
Epo duru duru du. Epo dere dere de. Epo Epo duru duru du.
Epo duru duru du. Epo dere dere de. Epo Epo duru duru du. Emi awa kwemi la rije, emi awa.
Shango kwemi la vije.
Emi awa kwemi la rije, emi awa.
Shango kwemi la vije.
Emi awa kwemi la rije, emi awa.
Oya kwemi la vije.
Emi awa kwemi la rije, emi awa.
Oya kwemi la vije.
Emi awa kwemi la rije, emi awa.
Shango kwemi la vije.
Emi awa kwemi la rije,
Oya kwemi la vije.
emi awa kwemi la rije,
Oya kwemi la vije.
emi awa kwemi la rije, emi awa.
Shango kwemi la vije.
Emi awa kwemi la rije, emi awa.
Shango kwemi la vije.
Emi awa kwemi la rije,
Shango kwemi la vije.
emi awa kwemi la rije, emi awa.
Shango kwemi la vije.
Emi awa kwemi la rije, emi awa.
Shango kwemi la vije.
Emi awa kwemi la rije, emi awa.
Shango kwemi la vije.
Emi awa kwemi la rije,
Shango kwemi la vije.
emi awa kwemi la rije,
Oya kwemi la vije.
awa kwemi la rije,
Oya kwemi la vije.
emi awa kwemi la
oya, timamo tire. Timamo tire, oya, timamo tire.
Yeah, oh yeah, timamo tire. Timamo tire, oh yeah, timamo tire.
Yeah, oya, timamo tire. Timamo tire, oya, timamo tire.
Yeah, oh yeah, timamo tire. Timamo tire, oh yeah, timamo tire.
Yeah, oya, timamo tire. Timamo tire, oya, timamo tire.
Yeah, oh yeah, timamo tire. Timamo tire, oh yeah, timamo tire.
Yeah, oya, timamo tire. Timamo tire, oya, timamo tire.
Yeah, oh yeah, timamo tire. Timamo tire, oh yeah, timamo tire.
Yeah, oya, timamo tire. Timamo tire, oya, timamo tire.
Yeah, oh yeah, timamo tire. Timamo tire, oh yeah, timamo tire.
Yeah, 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 oya, timamo tire. Timamo tire, oya, timamo tire.
Yeah, oh yeah, timamo tire. Timamo tire, oh yeah, timamo tire.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Timamo tire. Timamo tire, oya, timamo tire.
Yeah, oh yeah, timamo tire. Timamo tire, oh yeah, timamo tire.
Oh diviner, I want to see mother face. I want to see she face.
My spirit must live on upon the earth.
see mother. I see she.
Yo, Alex, go.
Wale wa egungun ibao wale o. Persecution, horrors, wulewa. When they try to oppress me, humiliate and stop me, wulewa. I pour libation and send my supplication into the spirit realm, wulewa. Wulewa. Never will they let me down, Wolewa. They see my tears, they feel my pain. With patience I'll rise again, Wolewa. I must stay focused to fulfill my purpose, and I will conquer all. Ancestor, Wolewa. Rituals or something. Hear us. Wolewa, eh. Wolewa, hear me. Wolewa, Wolewa.
Ancestors, we call on you to fight the fight on our behalf. Ancestors, we call on you to walk on our enemies. Asheo. All the way from Africa land, they come in, they come in. All the way from Africa land, they come in to walk on them. All the way from Africa land, they come in, they come in. All the way from Africa land, they come in to walk on them. Walk on them, 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 Yoruba ancestors, 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 walk on them, 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 walk on them. Ancestors, we call on you. Ancestors, we call on you. You came across the middle passage. Ancestors, we call on you. Some are shown overboard, some are show. Ancestors, we call on you. From this land of Trinidad, great warriors, we call on you. Walk on them, 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 Yoruba ancestors, walk on them, Yoruba ancestors, walk on them, Yoruba ancestors, walk on them, Yoruba ancestors. All the way from Africa land, they come in, they come in. All the way from Africa land, they come in to walk on them. All the way from Africa land, they come in, they come in. All the way from Africa land, they come in to walk on them. Great mother, we call on you. Iyamla, we call on you. Your children crying, grieving for great mother, we call on you. When we call this libation, we do it for the nation. From the four corners of Trinidad, great mothers, we call on you. Walk on them, 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 Yoruba ancestors, walk on them, Yoruba ancestors, walk on them, Yoruba ancestors, walk on them, Yoruba ancestors. All the way from Africa land, they come in, they come in. All the way from Africa land, they come in to walk on them. All the way from Africa land, they come in, they come in. All the way from Africa land, they come in to walk on them.
Aboro, Aboye, Aboshishe, to the loyal listeners of the Street 919 FM. We are here. Give thanks to Olodumare for that. We are here on the Ifa Orisa way of life on the Street 919 FM. Remember, we're streaming live on Street 919 FM Facebook page. We're also streaming live on Iowa TV on YouTube. So, tonight is the final night where we recap 2024 as we get ready to go into 2025 in the Gregorian calendar. Right, so folks who have been with us since inception and also 2024, we give thanks for life. We give thanks for our Oris. We give thanks to our ancestors. But you know, the Udu encyclopedia is here, my brother. Olohe Shaka. You know, he'll give you the Iba, all the blessings that you need to get, you know.
Kale and Ekabo.
Ashe.
And thank you, my brother, Majo Baje, Alatunishe. You know, and as you said, recap from 2020 till now, we have a lot to give thanks for.
Yes.
You know, for the longevity and the success of this spiritual program. We are very much thankful to the radio station for giving us that support as well.
Mm-hmm.
But as always established in this program, before we do anything, according to Okara Onwari, is that Olodumare is the universal spirit guiding this world.
Ibashe.
And before one engages in anything, we must pay homage to where homage is due. It is because our life source we must never forget. So, in a language that we all would understand, I would say homage to Olodumare. I say homage to our Ori, homage to our mother's head,
Ibashe.
homage to our father's head,
Ibashe.
homage to our ancestors, homage to our teachers,
Ibashe.
homage to our elders, homage to Oren Mela, Barami Agbonire.
Ashe.
Eleri Ipwim, Ibi Kechi Olodumare.
Ashe.
Homage to Akoda, homage to Asheda.
Ashe.
Homage to the sunrise and homage to the sunset. Homage to this land of Trinidad and Tobago.
Ashe.
Homage to Baba Ogun, Oguye Moye.
Ogunye.
Homage to Baba Eshu, Eshu Lalu, Kirioko. Homage to Yeye Oshun.
Ori Yeo.
Homage to Orishanla. Homage to Yemu. Homage to Onile. Homage to Abaluwaye. Homage to Asai.
Ashe.
Homage to our Egbeaye. Homage to our
Ashe.
Egbe Orun.
Ashe.
Muso.
Somuso Egbe.
Homage to Bobo Orisha, all the Orisha. And we say thank you. Olodumare knows best. Ifa knows best.
Ashe.
It is the things we don't know and the things we don't see is the things we don't understand. That is why the devotee, the adherents of Ifa Orisa practice and doctrine, we consult Ifa. Because according to Ogunda Meiji, Ifa says, we know yesterday, we know today, but we don't know what will happen tomorrow. That is why the devotee, we consult Ifa to have a guide, to have foresight into what tomorrow would bring.
Ashe.
Because our world, there are many different paths, and one must get the information that is pertinent to their path.
Ashe.
So as we engage in this program for the final program for 2024, we ask that the divine positive energies continue to prop us on every bending side.
Ashe.
Fence us, cover our family, cover our
Bene.
homes,
Bene.
cover, our loved ones on the roadways, cover our family and they're going out and they're coming in. Those who work in the
Protective services. Yes.
Protection on you. Those who work in the taxi and the maxi taxi services, protection on you. Those, who work on the road, protection on you. Those who are shopkeepers and vendors,
Bene.
protection on you. Those who work in the hospital system, protection on you. Those who fly in the sky, protection on you. Those who are the sailors on the ships, protection on you. And those, who on a date today engage in nation building, protection on you. Because we know when the river is close to the waterfall, close to the end, it picks up speed. So right now we are on this 16th day of 2024. So the river is taking up speed. So our people, be on the alert, be mindful, be thoughtful, use your wits, you understand, exercise patience, exercise caution because you don't want to be caught slipping in this time of the year. It is known that around this time of the year there is a likelihood of more accidents and more incidents than others. Yes, pay attention. Let us be mindful. Ashe, and may our ancestors cover us. May our ancestors deal with whatever negatives is roaming around this land. And may all negative energies roaming around this land, may they be dismantled, cancelled, you understand, neutralized and sent away to a place that cannot do our people any harm. In this land of Trinidad and Tobago. Aburu, Aboye, Aboshishe.
You know, I decided today, I say, let me recap the Udu Ifa for 2024, 2025. So we can see the comparison from June to December.
Yeah.
And what transpired. Right? Also, I want to make a plea to anybody in Radio Land, everybody in Radio Land, everybody on the social media. I felt a sense of hurt, disbelief. That words I could use, but I don't want to use it in Radio Land here because I don't want the management and staff to get in problems. The 64-year-old or the 68-year-old and the 74-year-old from Cuba. And I'm saying this to say, all community leaders, all community elders, who people does look up to and who does know they know, who na know. You understand?
Yeah.
And who does know everything. I will find them perpetrators of that murder, of that year, is from practicing Muslim, that her life was snuffed out. All they get this, all they get that, and all they still kill the woman. To the member of parliament, to a citizen, I don't like to deal with the politics thing, citizen of Trinidad and Tobago, who lost her life this morning with her 2 children, who have eyes to see, let them see. And as Oloye said, coming down, and it does always have some kind of fire thing, boy.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. I mean, did divine sees and knows everything.
Benny.
And all we could say is, may Miss Lisa Julian Morris and her 2 children, may they have a smooth transition
Benny.
to the realm of the ancestors.
Benny.
May her family and loved ones, words can't even describe how they would be feeling at this time. But whenever a mother is lost in a community, it comes like if everybody loses a mother. Because we have the understanding that we see every mother and parent as our own parent. You understand? So may she have a smooth one.
And I mean, it's not, I mean, and I say, like I was just lying down during the day today, and I was saying, yeah, people go gravitate because she's a parliamentarian, X, Y, and Z. But as they say, it's her mother.
It's her mother.
And Shaka Oloye, I I don't know what to really say, and people are still fighting.
And that is thing, eh?
People are still fighting. The land, even the Udu for 2024 says about corruption in high and low places. Witchcraft in high and low places. All kind of people doing all kind of things. You understand? And the Ifa Orisa way of life. And Ifa says patience, humility, and respect. And we don't segregate nobody else religion or practice. And they tend to come at us. And you know what I will always remember? Respect, humility, and patience. So let me do the do here. So
Get to the dance.
the folks, I just want all let you know, subscribe to the Sheet 919 FM because you know the first page it crashed and we're building it back up. So Liana, Lily is locked on, Sophia is locked on, Usunlana is locked on, Orisa Lashe from Nubian Experience. My brother Nubian Experience had some.
And you know,
Yeah.
this outfit
Yeah.
I have on here was
Outfitted by Nubian
Orisa
Experience.
Lashe,
Yeah.
Ogunlade of the Nubian Experience. This is what he sent me out here with today. I know.
I watching them cook eye too,
You
you
are
know.
yours and yet.
Yeah, no.
Without the video.
No. I had on mine because I went by the barman because I wanted to know. No, because I did a little reconstruction, you know. I have it. MC Duke, you know. Nubian Experience, you know. Once I played on a boat ride, he does outfit me.
But this kid is
Right?
what he sent
Yeah.
out with today. He told me where the sun come out.
Today? He
said,
gave that today. So he gave that today. All right. Okay, I might be too fat now. I might be too fat, you know. And I mean, we go do things better in 2025, you know. So, Nubian Experience, one of our sponsors, you know, Kamara's Culture Store. My first ever sponsor here on the Ifa Orisa Way of Life. You know, so, Orisa Lashe, you could point your finger out and give me a little thing too now. You know, because the Olorena, you know. Right, so people subscribe to the page, Sheet 919 FM page, you know, because a lot of people might be looking for the program and they ain't find it. So we continue. Right, Diana Efun Kemi is locked on, you know.
Yes, how are you?
You know, a lot of years locked on, you know. Shane Payne is locked on. You know, our Olofin Ogunsola from Tobago. You know, Alex is locked on. So we continue. The Udu Ifa 2024 to 2025. We're going to recap it. Ifa of the year 2024-2025 from Okeitase, Ile Ife, Osun State, Nigeria. Otura Ogbe, also known as Otura Oriko, Otura Orilana, Otura Oriri, Otura Ikundayo, Otura Iliji. You know, and it goes down in the name of Olodomari, Million, all the Orisha. We greet everybody throughout the globe. We also extend the greetings of His Eminence Obalobe Adotun Aworeni the Araba Olo Iseshe Agbaye, the permanent chairman of the Council of Araba Olowo, the pillar of International Council of Ifa Religion, ICIR. You know, and we just recapping 2024 to 2025 to see the comparison of how
The forecast.
you know,
How things went.
yeah, so the Udu Ifa thing, you know, Ifa priest of Nigeria, Republic of Benin, Republic of Togo, Brazil, Trinidad and Tobago, Mexico, United States of America, Venezuela, Cuba, Argentina, Panama, Britain, Switzerland, Ghana, and Sweden made their contributions. The verses of Otura Ogbe recited with their narratives as follows. 1. Prosperity. Ifa said our life will be sweet. Ebo is needed for likeness and love. We should make Ebo with banana, honey, and guinea fowl. Ifa said we should appease Ifa with honey and banana. On this, Ifa says, I woke up and greet the elephant that has a big stomach. The elephant says I should stop greeting him with his big stomach. I woke up and greet the buffalo that has a big stomach. The buffalo says I should stop greeting him with his big stomach. I woke up and greet the deer that has a big stomach. The deer says I should stop greeting him with his big stomach. Cast Ifa for Urunmilia. When enemies said his life will not be sweet. Ifa said my life will be sweeter than honey. Banana has neither oil nor salt, but it is still sweet. My life will be sweeter than honey. Oloi.
And that is the thing, eh? When Ifa is giving us the advice of how to elevate where we are, the instruction is clear as day.
Precise.
Now, even though this is the Udu Ifa that came for 2020 before, it was done with the ashe of priests from different parts of the world, even priests from
Trinidad and Tobago.
So it was good for us to even observe some of the recommendations that was made by Ifa to help advance and elevate our lives.
Really?
Because we are all looking for prosperity. We are all looking for elevation. We are all looking for growth and development. So when instruction come, it is good to pay attention and practice what is said, because it will make a positive impact in one's life. Ashe? And before we go even further too, this Udu Otura Ogbe, it had came with Ayewo, which was sickness, right? But as we get in, we would explain further. Ashe?
Okay. We should appease Ifa with Osan Agbalumo, African star apple, for prosperity. After the appeasement, we should partake in the eating of that fruit. Ifa says there is need to eat lots of fruits, especially African star apple, in Yoruba for its health benefits and wealth. On this day, which Udu did you cast that make you waving the Iroko beautifully like this? Which Udu did you cast that make you waving the Irukiri beautifully like this? Which Udu did you cast that make you waving the Igbo beautifully like this? They responded, it is Otura Orioko. Ifa said, what sacrifice have you made? They responded, it is 2 rats. Ifa said, that is not an ebo for Otura Oriko. Ifa said, it is an osan that you should use an item for sacrifice for Otura Oriko. Wherever we take osan, life will be better for people. Oloi?
And that's the thing. We want our lives to become better. So I mean, the instruction of Ifa is clear, right? But I mean, not everyone would follow. But in the same time, in the same vein, we are seeing that these are the direct problems that people face on a daily basis. People looking for wealth, people looking for success. But how do you arrive at it? Yes, there are the physical things you can do, but there's also the spiritual things you could do to develop and build upon your innate ashe to get wealth. You understand? Because things are twofold. As much as a person could take care of things physically, there are things spiritually we must do as well. Ashe? Because we are expressing both the physical and the spiritual. So we must balance our activities so that our activities could be fruitful. Ashe?
Ashe. So it says again here, We dealt with prosperity. It says here, 2, victory. To overcome external attackers, our leaders should make ebo with a he-goat, head of a leopard, male traditional cow, male horse, broom, with the ebo. Ifa has promised us victory over any person or group of persons attacking or planning to invade our land. Oloye?
And just recently on our news, now again, we had to pay attention to things. There was, I think, a press conference with our leader being questioned about something with a foreign group seeking to come here or some kind of something, and the reporter, he was shut down when the questions asked about some agreement with,
Okay.
right? So
Yeah,
I'm
I remember
saying,
that.
people, open up your eyes, be vigilant, ask questions. We are the inhabitants of this land. We must know what agreements is being made. Anything that is happening in Trinidad and Tobago, or any decision that is being made on our behalf as a people, we must know. You understand? We must know. We as a people need to stop being dormant. We have to ask questions. In fact, our voices must be heard when things like this happen. Because again, you don't want to just sit down and then you learn that something was signed and you had no input in it. And this is the time we are living in. Things are being done under the nose of the citizens, and this could affect our liberty as a people. And we don't want that. We don't want that. The Trinidad and Tobago that we once knew, it is not the same place as before.
So
And it is
true.
becoming like that because we as a people need to mind our business so that we would not be influenced by foreign agendas
Okay.
to mash up our society
Well said.
in many ways. The way our people behave, we must not let foreign entities bring their agenda to mash up the way our ancestors once lived here. And the things we never used to encourage, we cannot let foreign entities or foreign agents influence our people into accepting things that is not good for us. And that is crippling our society. The things that are not good for us, sometimes we will be thinking about, invasion in terms of physical
Fight.
ammunition war. But check it out. The things that are crippling our society is morals
Values.
and values that are foreign to us, that we are accepting here right now. We are accepting things in this country right now into our homes that we're not accustomed to. When we letting things like Grand Theft Auto socialize with children, what they would become. We letting Peppa Pig and these other things socialize our children, what they would become.
So true.
We letting our children tune into episodes of shows that showing a distorted reality of what family and relationships is.
what our children would become. And these are the things we don't talk about. So when we talk about foreign invasion, it speaks about the things we feed in with mind.
That is foreign
What you
invasion.
feed your mind with, it will form your characteristic and shape the path you'll walk tomorrow.
Really?
And that is the problem we have in right now. These are the things that crippling our country. Because the things we never used to accept, it's slowly being introduced. You understand? You understand? When it was an honor back then for a man to be a man. You understand? And when a man is a real man, he's considered a toxic man. You understand? so now your masculinity is under attack.
Question.
You
It is
understand?
question.
So come
Question.
on. We as a people have to reject this kind of thing. It's not good for us. Allah to me, it's not good. Look around. The society we once knew.
It's not.
The things we accepting now. For you to talk, you know, the rhetoric of positive vibes and good moral practice, you would be shut down.
Yeah.
But we as a traditionalists, we have to hold firm and stand fast to our values and not let others influence how we should run our homes and run our communities. I mean, yes, everything. I mean, we have to hold on a lot to me shake and do ebo against these kind of things. Because these are the things that are distorting the family today, a lot to me shake. You know that?
Yeah. Let's be watching.
We want to make a comparison. Yes, the old time days was the old time days, and the modern days is the modern days. And the advent of technology and this and that. We can't stop advancement. You can't stop it, you know. But what you could counter and stop is the mindset of letting things get out of hand. You could have a phone, you could have technology, but you must have discretion. You understand? If you don't understand, you can't leave children underage with devices where they have access to things that is beyond
Their scope, yeah.
at this particular time.
Yeah.
Take control. Pull it back. Pull it back. Pull it back. We let the horse go down, the horse out the stable and everybody looking to blame somebody. But what we doing?
Nothing.
You understand? We still quarreling out on this and that, but what we doing? Anyways, let's go.
Yeah, so we on
It's easy, you know, to
we on it at the Ifa. We recapping the Ifa year of 2024, 2025, you know, and we started it prosperity, and we are on to victory, you know, and Oloye spoke there and let us know what is happening. When they were amidst enemies, they were asked to make ebo, they complied. What will cut down the tree? It is the axe that will cut down the tree. 200 trees that are waging war against axe. It is the axe that will cut down the tree. What will disperse them? It is the broom that will disperse them. 200 house flies that are waging war against broom. It is the broom that will disperse them. What will disperse them? It is the leopard that will dispose them. 200 animals that are waging war against leopard. It is a leopard that will dispose them. Ifa says, enemies will be seriously destroyed. We should include a poisonous snake head in the sacrifice items. 3 cocks, goat. After the ebo, Akose, Ifa will be prepared with this snake head to make soap for individuals or to be buried at the entrances of communities. On this, Ifa says, cast Ifa for Orunmila when he was amidst the enemies. Ifa was turned to a snake and it is biting the enemies. Opate, opate. Ifa has turned to a snake and it is biting the enemies. Ifa says people will be congratulated after victory over challenges. People who have premonition that will misfortune will befall them. Ifa says, Oloe?
You know, when we talk about the leopard, we consider Oran Allah, Baramia, or Egun as the leopard that will defend us.
Ashe.
You understand? Baba Ekun is the one who will defend us. And we have to put our trust, our energies behind our practice. Because Ifa mends the broken world. Yeah? When the children of Oran Miller encountered problems in the world, when Oran Miller had left and returned to Orun in the sky world, and problems, crime, famine, barrenness, they went. You understand? His 16 children went, you know, and they called out for him. And he said, with this Ikin, call me with this one, with this one, with this one, you call me. You cast the Ikin and you call me. Ifa is willing to help us.
Ashe.
You understand? I mean, some of us might find, you know, the process of Ifa would work slow. But we are to trust the process. And sometimes when things happen to you as a person, this is our next school of thought too. And we had mentioned it last week. Sometimes we of our own selves as people, we defeat our own selves before anything else. You understand? Sometimes one thing bad happens to you and you cancel yourself. How you will become yourself if you don't go through something? I mean, yes, there is tragedy, there is pain and all of that. But I'm saying, these are the things that make us who we are. If, I'm not saying these things are right, but if you never experience certain things, you really can't talk to much people who are going through that to empathize with them. Honestly, if you was not bullied, you don't know how
Bullying
to
is
be
bullied.
felt. You understand? So I'm not saying it's right for people to go through these things. But I'm saying certain things come up to shape us. But it doesn't give miscreants out there the green light to go and do people bad things. You understand? Because what goes around comes around. According to Otura Meiji, what you give is what you get in this life. So if you think you're going around out there robbing people, killing people, doing all these kinds of nonsense, somewhere down the line the judgment is coming. The payment is coming. You understand? And that is just it.
3. Protection. Ifa says Ebo is needed for protection against death. This is necessary for leaders and parents for them not to lose followers, relatives, or children respectively. The items of sacrifice include 3 cocks, a he-goat, a roasted yam, money, palm oil, and cornmeal. Again, 3 says protection. Ifa says Ebo is needed for protection against death. This is necessary for leaders and parents for them not to lose followers.
Well, Alatumishe, we saw the forecast, and in fact, we saw the happenings. In fact, we sat and we lived through the happenings of 2024.
And it's still happening. It have a few days,
Still
yeah?
happening. The escalating murders, the home invasions, the domestic violence, the all kind of thing. Because again, these things are energies, you know. And again, if I speaking about these things, if I saw this kind of thing before it had happened,
I go and say it again, Olowe.
bring it.
Ifa says Ebo is needed for protection against death.
Yep.
This is necessary for leaders and parents for them not to lose followers.
Alatumishe, remember we were saying last week, the direct situation in this country is a reflection of what is going on in the Red House. I say it without any apology. How the energy flowing in this country is what is going on in that house there. You understand? I'm not saying we shouldn't blame or anything, but the head door rotten from the tail. And I just have to be as real as possible. When we look at a society, society goes in the way but the top is come down. So when our executive is in problems, our country will be in problems at that shape. When the legislative arm of this country is in problems, our population would be in problems. When the protective services is in problems, society on our whole will be in problems. Yeah? When the separation of powers in this country is in problems, our country will be in problems. You understand me? When we do things right, the way it is supposed to go, according to AGB, things will go right. Yeah? When greed is curtailed,
No good to say that word.
integrity is upheld, we will go in the way we're supposed to go. Yeah? But once we don't have that, we could have budgets, we could have talks, you could have seminars, you could have walks, you could have vigil, that not doing nothing. You understand?
That is for likes.
That is for likes, and you're looking for people to think
You're doing
you're
something.
doing something.
Yes, man. Bring it.
But that is a fact. Once the top is not good, the legislative arms, the executive arm, the separatists, this the separation of powers and all of these things in our country is not good. There's loopholes. Yeah? Once you top off some, because here we liken this to, I do like to use these kind of examples, but I will use it. When one potato in a box is starting to rotten, it does affect the other. Yeah? If you leave, if something goes wrong with your head, it will affect your hand. It would affect your eye. It would affect your nose. Yeah? And in order to fix things, we need to fix the head.
Alison says here, Ifa is truth and Ifa warns us, but sometimes some people don't like to listen. And we continue. Protection. Cast Ifa for Oron Milia. He was told to bury a tuber of a yam so that he would not bury a human being. It is a yam that we will bury. We will not bury human being. It is a yam that we will bury. Arrow leaf should send back their evil forces. It is a yam that we will bury. We will not bury human being. It is a yam that we will bury. It is a powder leaf that we will turn away the evil forces. It is a yam that we will bury. We will not bury human being. And it's saying we will not bury a human being. Right, true, you know. Yeah. It is a yam that we will bury. When a cock crow on earth, its mates echo the voice. It is a yam that we will bury. We will not bury human being. It is a yam that we will bury. Ifa said, men are at a greater risk of death this year. However, with proper able, the heeding to the pieces of advice from the wives, saying it again, this is two, protection. Ifa said men are at greater risk of death this year. However, with proper able and heading to the pieces of advice from the wives, men will be escaping dangers. Oloe?
But you know, we always draw that comparison almost every program. The ratio of men that perish on a daily basis compared to that of women is a big, there's a big gap. And when these kind of things happen and we don't do something about it, it then trickles down and affects the wider society. Because when there's not enough men, when there's no fathers in the homes, because again, if I is saying, be careful, there will be a lot of men going home this year. When there's no men in the homes, who would be the father figures in the homes? Who would be the role models in the home for the young men and the young women, the girls and the boys? When there is a shortage of men, what would happen to our sisters for procreation purposes? You understand me? What would happen to us? What would happen to our society when our men now turns to an alternative lifestyle that does not promote childbearing? What would happen to our society? It's then things will just continue to be dysfunctional at Tunisia. And Ifa is warning us about these things. Yeah? And I know you just be on the front line out here. As a first responder. Yeah? You laugh. Say it. I know you want to say something. Allah to me, I know you.
Oh gosh. Olodumare.
What you want to marry now?
Olodumare. May he bless us and guide us. You know, because no. That is all I had to say. If I said people should make EBO for protection, the EBO is also to avert untimely death. It is also to receive blessings. And we continue with protection. Ifa says people should not envy one another. We should be happy with the achievements of each and everybody. We should not, because of people's accomplishments, plan evil for them. Ifa said people who are looking for the demise of their colleagues or friends should refrain. Also friends, relatives, politicians, or businessmen who plan to assassinate their colleagues either because of property, money, or position should reconsider their plan because it will backfire on this, Ifa says. Ifa is always saying EBO. EBO is prescribed it to not meet these kinds of things.
Yeah.
You know?
And you know, it's something that we have to really put into practice, because that's our life, you know, Alatun Ishe. Making sure that the journey we are on, it is not abruptly damaged. You understand? It's not easy, no?
So we continue. Continue. It is Ori that creates one. Nobody creates Ori. It is Orisha that changes one life. Nobody changes the life of Orisha. Ifa's revelation to a native of Odiran, whose relatives were envious of, he said, if it were its own case, Itariri does not go to the land of the dead without return. Going and return is the case of Itariri. Itari doesn't go to the land of the dead without return. Going and return is the case of Itari. They do not eat okra at Urun Ikan. Going and return is the case of Itari. Itari does not go to the land of death without return. Going and return is the case of Itari. They do not eat garden egg at Urun Idi. Going and return is the case of Itari. Itari doesn't go to the land of the dead without return. Going and return is the case of Itari. They do not eat pepper at Urun. Going and return is the case of Itari. Itari does not go to the land of death without return. Going and return is the case of Itari. Cock must not crow at Urun Apadi. Going and return is the case of Itari. Itari does not go to the land of the dead without return. Going and return is the case of Itari. Number 4, marital issue. Ifa is warning women who are richer than their husband. They should not let the wealth make them arrogant to their husbands so that they will not experience setback. They should be careful not to be so stingy, especially to the husband. It is necessary for them to support the husbands financially. Also, the husband should always be consulted before embarking on any capital project of business on this, Ifa says. Oloye?
To me, that is a direct set off from what is the masculine problem today. Because I will be very frank and blunt. and we must be real with ourselves. Men are being outlived by women. Date a day, each month, each year, each decade. So on a daily basis, when plenty men die, the women folk who are now accessing tertiary education and are now working and earning better wages, because again, this is not to put down the men folk, but this is a truth we speak in. When the women folk elevate and the men folk, they suffer untimely death or there's underachievement. But for the furtherance of our human race, women would now look for husbands to make children and engage in relationships. But now, because of the amount of men who die and the underachievement of men, women now would have, I don't want to say the word better jobs than men, but they would be earning more than men, right? And this is what is happening in society right now. Is it truth? Yes. I, of the honest believe everybody in radio land would agree with it, because that is the reality. And statistics could show as well from every graduation from universities, there are more women than men who are graduating. So now the issue now is, you pick up a man, he may not be financially well off as you. Now what do you do? What do you do? You need children, you need a father figure in the home, you need a husband. What do you do? Yeah? So this Ifa is telling us a lot to Miche, that despite the current situation, women work with the men. Work with the men you have to try to keep things together. As blacks Allen say, let's work together, stay together, and keep the family together. Because that is how it is at present. Yeah? Women performing, men iron, and some are underperforming. What do we do? The ones who are there, we just have to encourage them and work with them. And that is it.
Yes. So we're going to take a break. And we're going to come right back. It's all about the Ifa Orisa way of life on the Shit 919 FM. Right?
Orisa Shango Mojuba Iwa Loba Kuso Mojuba Shango Iwa Loba Orisa Erumole Shango Mojuba Iwa Loba Kuso Shango Mojuba Baba Eri Jaja Orisa oko erumole Shango mojuba ele ìwà lọ́ba kúso. Shango mojuba ilé Shango níwà lọ eri jaja Orisa oko erumole Shango mojuba ilé ìwà lọ́ba kúso. Shango mojuba ilé bàbá oníwà lọ. Eri jaja Orisa oko erumole Shango mojuba ilé ìwà lọ́ba kúso. Shango mojuba ilé bàbá oníwà lọ. Eri jaja Orisa oko erumole Baba Shango mojuba ilé ìwà lọ́ba kúso. Awaye awa, awaye awa, awaye awa ọba kúso.
necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM. The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Arriba, Rory, Belaruna, Maosun, Yama, Yalo, Shagbanawa, Dadao. Arriba, Rory, Belaruna, Maosun, Yama, Yalo, Shagbanawa.
An ounce of prevention is worth more than a pound of cure. Dr. Jillian Sampson and her team, over many years at their doctor's office, herbal store, and vegan takeaway restaurant, were able to restore persons with diabetes, hypertension, cancer, and other health conditions. Dr. Jillian believes that all diseases are 100% reversible if your body's in the right conditions and if God's name is glorified in your life. Visit their St. John's Holistic Lifestyle Center and Healthy Lifestyle through Laws of Health food stores, located at corner Eastern Main Road and Allen Lane, Sandy Grande. Call them at 362-3427 or 769-8070 for more info.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Arriba, Rory, Belaruna, Maosun, Yama, Yalo, Shagbanawa, Dadao. Arriba, Rory, Belaruna, Maosun, Yama, Yalo, Shagbanawa.
Have you heard about Dr. Jillian Sampson? She's a qualified medical missionary and naturopathic doctor, providing foods with no frying, foods with no flour, nutritious herbal teas, natural juices, smoothies, and even individualized evidence-informed therapies that will balance and restore you to optimal health. Wait no longer. Call St. John's Holistic Lifestyle Center and the Healthy Lifestyle through Laws of Health food stores at 769-8070 and 362-3427, or visit them at corner Eastern Main Road and Allen Lane, Sandy Grande. Remember, an ounce of prevention is worth more than a pound of cure, and with God's help, diseases are reversible.
An ounce of prevention is worth more than a pound of cure. Dr. Jillian Sampson and her team, over many years at their doctor's office, herbal store, and vegan takeaway restaurant, were able to restore persons with diabetes, hypertension, cancer, and other health conditions. Dr. Jillian believes that all diseases are 100% reversible if your body's in the right conditions and if God's name is glorified in your life. Visit their St. John's Holistic Lifestyle Center and Healthy Lifestyle through Laws of Health food stores, located at corner Eastern Main Road and Allen Lane, Sandy Grande. Call them at 362-3427 or 769-8070 for more info.
Greetings in the name of Olodumare, the one living God. Our nation needs purge. So we had a call on the ancestors. Mala Jerry, oh, la poesía. Shango la poesía. Yeah, yeah, Mala Jerry, oh, Baba la poesía. Shango la poesía. Oh, yeah, Mala Jerry, oh, la poesía. Shango. Shango la poesía. Yeah, yeah, Mala Jerry, oh, la poesía. Shango la poesía. Yes, I have heard that my ancestors was from Nigeria, and that is why I'm carrying the name Osuna. Deep inside of me, I just wasn't satisfied. So I did some good searching and asked myself, who am I? Then I found out John African was my great-grandfather, and he was from an African tribe called Yoruba. The Dolly's from Febo village, yes, that was my great-aunt. So in In the name of Orisha, I greet you all with a chant. Yes, Shango Baba Wa, Shango Lodo Karele, Shango Baba Wa, Olodo Kabile Sio. Hey, Shango Baba Wa,
Aboro Aboy, Abo Shishi. So we continue. You know, we just have a little fun up in the studio, yeah. You know, we continue. Where we left off. You know, Ifa is truth. Ifa is real. Udo Ifa, we just recapping Udo Ifa 2024 to 2025. So we continue. Childbearing. Ifa said many barons will become parents. There is need to make Ebo and appease Obatala. This will enhance the fertility of the men and make procreation more possible. On this, Ifa says, Oloe.
And again, that is the situation. There would be people who would have challenges to be fruitful, to be fertile. And Ifa is given directive of what to do. I believe Ifa had said to appease about Allah.
Yes, Ashi.
You know, so look into it. Check up on your spirituality, check up on your physical health, and when you merge the two, you will get, you know, the results you are looking for.
Ashi. Authority of the rulers. Ifa said the Oba, rulers, and the Araba, Olowo, should not be going out of the palace or abode when they are supposed to stay in the palace or abode. Staying at home is necessary for them so that their community will not lose some opportunities. Also, they should not use soap whose components include bitter leaf or okra. On this, Ifa says, Oloe.
And again, I know in the spiritual sense where there would be Araba, Ulugu, Oba, etc. Ifa is seeing that some kind of elevation or some kind of unity would come to their people, but they must be in-house, they must be around to receive that blessing. Because things happen like that. Sometimes that opportunity comes knocking and one is not ready to receive it. That opportunity goes. You know, so even as Ifa is saying that as well too, in that regard, we too should take away that knowledge to understand that not all the time you must run and be out in everything. Sometimes it's good to stay home, rock back, and build what you have at home. Because if you don't take care of home, you can't take care of anything else. So that means too, we have to invest in our homes. We have to take care of what we have. We have to take care of our little kingdoms we have. Because sometimes a lot of us live in our homes undone. To run to attend to the affairs and the business of everyone else. Yeah? And when blessing is to be shared, we are not in our homes to receive it. You understand? So, a word to the wise.
It's sufficient. You know, health. Ifa says we should make Ebo to prevent sickness and death. Also, we should always use the things that can boost the immunity system. The sick needs to make Ebo and Akoshe Ifa, whose items include Oloe.
And what is prosperity? One of the things we consider prosperity in Ifa is good health.
Yeah.
Because if you have good health, you have everything. It means that you have Area Iku, which is area of longevity. longevity. And when you have longevity, wealth will come, children will come, husband will come, wives will come, house will come. You understand? Elevation will come. So if we take care of ourselves, it means that we will have a greater opportunity to get these things. If, as is when the birds wake up, the birds take care of themselves so they would not fall sick. You seldom see a sick bird. You understand? If I says the rats wake up and they take care of themselves, we hardly see a sick rat. You ever see a sick rat?
The next time I see a rat is when it's dead.
If they eat
Poison, yeah.
You understand? But generally, outside of that, they know what to do to take care of themselves. So that means we as humans, we need to pay attention to our body. A city is not destroyed without a warning. With every situation that occurs within us, we get some kind of warning. So we need to pay attention to the signs and pay attention to our body, our physical health. You understand? Even when we look at dogs, when a dog eats something off, they will go and find the herbs to eat. But some of us humans, we don't want to ingest herbs. We don't want to use traditional bush medicine. We only want to depend on everything out of a can and out of plastic. You understand? Let us take care of ourselves. We don't even want to drink rainwater no more. But when the plants get rainwater, all the plants jump up and smile. They look more green. They look more, you know, rich. So then what is our portion as human beings? Huh? Yeah? But they say nature is the one that teaches us, but are we paying attention to what builds and sustains nature? Think about it.
Old Miller said, we hear the news. Ifa said an emissary has arrived. They asked, what is the mission? They said, he has come with message of death. Old Miller said that the emissary is not for him. He said, they should give him pepper. He said, he should be sent away. Old Miller said, we hear the news. Ifa said, an emissary has arrived. They asked, what is the mission? They said, he has come with a message of sickness. Old Miller said, the emissary is not for him. He said, they should give him guinea pepper. He said, he should be sent away. Owen Miller said, he heard the news. Ifa said, an emissary has arrived. They asked, what is the mission? They said, he has come with a mission of sound health. Owen Miller said, the emissary is for him. He said, they should give him eerie pepper. He said, he should be asked to stay. They asked Owen Miller, why the step? He said, healthy condition of pepper does not last long. Healthy condition of Iru, guinea pepper, does not last long as well. Only Erie's pepper, guineas, leaves and root possesses substance. Yes, no, yeah. Substance and root possess substance of health benefits. Hope you are now strong, healthy. Surely we are healthy. Education, hard work. Ifa advises children to face their studies. The students should be serious when learning. Apprentices should face what they are learning and acquire the expected skills. We should not be too impatient to make money. Acquisition of skills should be considered first, for this will lead to success in one's chosen profession. Ifa says, people will benefit greatly from foreigners, especially foreigners across the ocean. Everybody should acquire useful skills and knowledge to render the needed services to the foreigners, so that the services will not turn out to be a scam. Ifa said, with honesty and hard working, people will become wealthy through the connections with foreigners or foreign lands. On this, Ifa says, Oloe.
And again, when we tell people, even in this particular Udu, of Bealara, you work hard, you study hard, and you're done, so your dusk will be much more comfortable. And even for us who have children, parents encourage your children, you know, to access education, access knowledge, access wisdom, because this is what will be beneficial to them down the road. And even who are adults too, nothing stops us from seeking more knowledge and wisdom, or even to learn something new. Learning is always good, which is beneficial to you, because what we think we know now, there's much more for us to know, even learn a new skill. You understand? It helps us, it keeps us going. Because with life, it means that Olodumare knows why we are here every day. It means that we just have to keep on learning to grow. You understand? Learning and growing. What do you say all that to me?
Yes. It is with suffering that a child learns Ifa. When he grows up, he enjoys wealth. He enjoys Ifa's life with great honor. Ifa's revelation to Otura, who would have connections with foreigners. I have connections with foreigners and I become comfortable. It was at Otura who has connections with foreigners. I have connections with foreigners and receive fortunes. Taboos and cultivated habits of the year. Do not use Akoshe Ifa soap prepared with Iwuri and bitter leaf. Do not use Akoshe Ifa soap prepared with okra. Always keep lights in your shrines and groves. Eating lots of fruits, especially Agbalomo. Work more with your Ori. Orisha of the year. Ori, Orun Milia, Egbe Orun, Shango, Obatala, Eshu. So, as Hazel says here, learning is a lifelong process. Ebo is important always. You know, Oloe, this is the final chapter of for 2024, heading into 2025. Yeah, have anything else to say, you know, to the people?
Again, you know me, I'm just about giving thanks.
Ashe.
Giving thanks and being grateful for the opportunity for us as a community to have a voice, to have a platform whereby we could give information, share knowledge and insights on the happenings, you know. So I'm just grateful and thankful for all the elders we have,
Ashe.
you know. Grateful for the younger ones who are coming up, and grateful for shrines that have been able to keep festivals and keep activities throughout the year, because we could see our Ifa Orisa calendar for Trinidad and Tobago is packed almost every weekend.
Wow.
You understand? Yeah. Sometimes I and all can't even
keep up.
And it shows to the growth of our people and the seriousness in which we've taken our way of life. I'm just happy to see these things, you understand? And I know that Ifa will help to mend our broken world.
Ashe.
It will help to mend our broken
Ashe.
society. It will help to mend, you know, the discomfort
Ashe.
we face. Because
Ashe.
long ago, Alatum Ishe, crime was not like now. You understand? And with sacrifice and with ever and when time things will come back to some sort of normalcy, meaning that normal as in terms of not so much crime by violent means, you know. So again just thankful in being here. We have some great support. As in the program, those who log in on Facebook land, we have here Allison, you know, we have here Iko Lola, we have a lot of people who tune in and
what I want them to know going forward, you know, we just support every other thing, but the Ifa Orisa way of life, then, you know, we did DAFA, and Ifa said that the program will never stop, you know, and this program it is not free, you understand. Yes, I do work on the Street 919 FM, you know, but it is not free, not free, you know. And we have myself and Olore Shaka, we just had to fund on our own self, pay out of pocket, you know, and we asking people, supporters, you know, the money is not going to our pocket, you know, to sponsor and donate to the Ifa Orisa Way of Life. Account number 1999010 is a First Citizens Bank account number, account Trinidad Bashman Limited. So you can drip by drip go fill the bucket. I always say that. So support us. If all we want to keep this program here, if I said we will not stop, but we're looking forward for 2025. If you have a business, if you have a song, if you have anything, you can come and advertise, just like Ifun Kemi with pots, this Orisa Lashe Nubian experience, you know. Come and do something and your business will be heard far and wide. So I started back with this. Tell me, what do you think? Working for the world versus working for Olodumare? Responsibilities when you work for the world. Your responsibilities are defined by policies, procedures, and profit margins. You clock in, meet deadlines, and answer to managers who prioritize results over your well-being. The weight of doing enough never seems to lift. Success is measured in numbers, not impact. But when you work for Olodumare, your responsibilities are rooted in service, obedience, and purpose. Your guidance by the divine principles, not just company policy. Every task becomes sacred. Every action reflects a higher calling. The pressure to prove yourself dissolves because you already hold divine worth. Here, excellence isn't just about skill. It's about heart. Purpose. The world tells you that purpose comes from titles, promotions, and climbing the ladder. But how often do people reach the top only to feel empty inside? Working for the world can drain your spirit while filling your bank account. Working for Olodumare is different. Your purpose isn't tied to a title. It's tied to your soul's mission. It's about planting seeds that bear fruit beyond your lifetime. Your purpose becomes unshakable because it's aligned with something greater than you. It's not a job. It's a calling. Your impact isn't measured in profits, but in how many hearts you've touched. Moral values. In the world, morality is often negotiable. People compromise their integrity to get ahead or secure a paycheck. Companies make decisions for profit, not people. You might be asked to stay silent, conform, or accept less than you deserve. When you work for Olodumare, moral compromise is not an option. Integrity is not negotiable. Your values are your compass, and Olodumare provides your promotion when you stand firm. You learn to walk with faith, not fear. Your reward isn't a bigger paycheck. It's peace, clarity, and spiritual freedom. The power of choice. So, we give thanks for life. We give thanks to the Umale. We give thanks to all positive ancestors. You know, and as we go forward into the end of the year, I ask Olodumare that there be no more bloodshed, there be no more road carnage on the roads, there be no more fires. There will be respect, patience, and humility amongst our people. Remember, together we aspire, together we achieve discipline, production, and tolerance. That's our watchwords. Let us be a great nation. Let us strive to be a great nation. We are good citizenry. You know, so today's Iwa, Oloye? Today's the 16th. So we have approximately 4, 10, 14, 15 more days. Let positivity room and reign. You know, let we stand firm. Let we stand firm. Let 2025 be a difference.
All of us who are COVID survivors, you know.
That is myself.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's move.
Let's move.
Olodumare is in control.
And keep wake, people, because the coming with things to come.
Other things will come.
Yeah, but stand firm. Stand your ground.
Stand your ground.
Stand your ground. Believe in what you believe in.
And access herbal help to get into the natural remedies. You understand? Go back. Access, you know, drinking natural teas, ginger, turmeric, garlic, fever grass, you know, Christmas.
Seed on the leaf.
Seed on the leaf, hibiscus, this kind of thing. Go up and they pack and root, spice, drink all these things. These are good things for your body. African bit a leaf, you understand? Wild Riley. All of these things are good. Pong it, draw it, drink it.
Pawpaw leaf.
Pawpaw leaf, mango leaf, guava leaf. All of these things are good. Access it, use it, because at the end of the day, your health is your wealth.
I believe we need next year to have a herbalist from the community come on.
Yeah, because I mean, we want
longevity
for our people in the way that it is supposed to be, meaning that all of us have our destiny, but there are things that could cut short your destiny. So we have to give people, you know, the wisdom to use what Olodumare put there for us to use, which is the herbs.
Yes.
Which is the herbs.
So folks, thank you very much for being with us here on the Street 919 FM. We also say thanks to the management and staff of the Street 919 FM for making it possible for us to be here. You know, and stay in tune with Natia people.
Stay in tune.
Stay in tune. Majio Bajio Balwaye, Oloe, Shaka. So we going with we favorite.
Jam it. The
favorite didn't want to come, right? Oh gosh.
is no life to honor. Without love, no reason to live. There's still time to change in humane behavior and to learn all that we should give. This world is not our own, we're just the lights and custodians to guard, to guide and feed our children's needs. Yes, we fill their hearts with hate alone and show no direction. We daily kill the plants, we throw away the seeds. There's a missing generation out there. Who cares?
Find them. We better find them.
They are dying, disappearing everywhere. Who cares?
Find them. We better find them. Somebody better pray. Somebody better pray. There's a missing generation, and soon as we don't find them, they're surely going to find us one day. There's a missing generation, and soon as we don't find them, there'll be no generation to care.
In this world of overriding ambition, in this world where money must rule, hearts of rock washed in blood and corruption, fire that only kindness can cool. Those cries that fill the night shout out for love and salvation. Are we to hear yet turn and walk away? Or should we stand with hands outstretched to show protection and boldly still the fears that make them stray? There's a missing generation out there. Who cares?
We better find them.
They are dying, disappearing everywhere. Who cares?
We better find them. Somebody better pray. Somebody better pray. There's a missing generation, and soon if we don't find them, they're surely going to find us one day. There's a missing generation, and soon if we don't find them, there'll be no generation to care.
Look behind every sound of thunder. Search beneath every mound of dust. There you'll find the price of our behavior, hiding from the cause of their hurt. Look out, there goes another lonely son or daughter, with unshed tears and smiles we've never seen. Let's all reach out and snatch just one from their destroyer, and change that heart to one that's pure and clean. There's a missing generation out there. Who cares?
We better find them.
They are dying, disappearing everywhere. Who cares?
We better find them. Somebody better pray. Somebody better pray. There's a missing generation, and soon if we don't find them, they're surely going to find us one day. There's a missing generation, and soon if we don't find them, there'll be no generation to care.
With one touch there is so much to offer. Feel the hearts of those yet unborn. See the smiles, hear the joyful laughter of the generation to come. Let's join our hearts and dream our dreams like our ancestors, striving the hungry mouths and minds to feed. For this last chance to touch the soul of our creation, let's fill the ground held to prepare the seed. There's a missing generation
if we don't find them, they're surely going to find us one day. There's always a generation, and soon if we don't find them, there'll be no generation to care.
Somebody better pray, somebody. Somebody better pray, somebody.
I went away, I leave and I come back home. I come back to stay, I must see my way. I went away, I leave and I come back home. I come back to stay, I must see my way. I went away, looking for another home. Tried to run away from my destiny. In another world, a world that was strange to me. Trying to change myself, change my identity. But strong is the power of love and the power of freedom and the power of blackness.
The views expressed.
Strong is the power of love and the power of freedom and the power of blackness fills my heart, yeah. I went away, I leave and I come back home. I come back to stay, I must see my way. I went away, I leave and I come back home. I come back to stay, I must see my way. I went away looking for another home. Tried to run away from my destiny. In another world, a world that was strange to me. Tried to change myself, change my identity. But strong is the power of love and the power of freedom and the power of blackness fills my heart, yeah. Strong is the power of love and the power of freedom and the power of blackness fills my heart, yeah. I went away, I leave and I come back home. I come back to stay, I must see the way. I went away, I leave and I come back home. I come back to stay.
Abadani.
Expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM. The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Arriva, Rory, Bella, Runa, Osun, Yama, Yalo, Shagbanawa, Dadao, Arriva, Rory, Bella, Runa, Osun, Yama, Yalo, Shagbanawa.
An ounce of prevention is worth more than a pound of cure. Dr. Jillian Sampson and her team, over many years at their doctor's office, herbal store, and vegan takeaway restaurant, were able to restore persons with diabetes, hypertension, cancer, and other health conditions. Dr. Jillian believes that all diseases are 100% reversible if your body's in the right conditions and if God's name is glorified in your life. Visit their St. John's Holistic Lifestyle Center and Healthy Lifestyle through Laws of Health food stores, located at corner Eastern Main Road and Allen Lane, Sandy Grande. Call them at 362-3427 or 769-8070 for more info.
Arriva, Rory, Bella, Runa, Osun, Yama, Yalo, Shagbanawa, Dadao. Arriva, Rory, Bella, Runa, Osun, Yama, Yalo, Shagbanawa.
Have you heard about Dr. Jillian Sampson? She's a qualified medical missionary and naturopathic doctor, providing foods with no frying, foods with no flour, nutritious herbal teas, natural juices, smoothies, and even individualized evidence-informed therapies that will balance and restore you to optimal health. Wait no longer. Call St. John's Holistic Lifestyle Center and the Healthy Lifestyle through Laws of Health food stores at 769-8070 and 362-3427, or visit them at corner Eastern Main Road and Allen Lane, Sandy Grande. Remember, an ounce of prevention is worth more than a pound of cure, and with God's help, diseases are reversible.
Blessings in the wonderful name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You